Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Furo here, bringing you the first ever Ungoro deck on my channel. So the expansion was released yesterday, or for Europe as always, one turn later, so today it was released. And today we are looking at a Quest Rogue deck. Just when you think that Rogue is out of the meta, just pulling you in again, we are looking at a deck that was made by Doc, Hearthstone pro player, yesterday, and with that deck he was going to the #1 spot on the legend ladder, so it should be kinda good. It is running, of course, a new Rogue quest, which is Caverns Below. To get the quest finished, you need to play 4 minions with the same name, and then as a reward you're getting the Crystal Core. Crystal Core is a 5 mana spell card, which is, after you've played him, is setting every unit on your side to 5/5. So your small units, you're running, as you can see here, a lot of charge units, a lot of small stuff like the Stonetusk Boar, Patches a Pirate, Southsea Deckhand. These are all units that can have charge, and then you have 5/5 units with charge that can just go for the face of your opponent. So that's pretty strong. Plus, of course, the Caverns Below, the Crystal Core, if you play that, it is setting the base strength to 5/5. But stuff like the Edwin here, which has a combo gain +2/+2, that is still working. So on top of the 5/5 base stats, you will get the combo stuff on top. So you can easily get then an 11/11 Edwin without much problems. The rest of the deck consists a lot of units that will give you the other units back in the hand, like the Gadgetzan Ferryman, which was considered a bad card in the last expansion, but right now you can use him here in the deck. So maybe he was released last expansion just for this expansion, so for the quest. So Gadgetzan Ferryman, this one gives you the minion back in the hand. You have, of course, the Youthful Brewmaster, another unit that will give you the friendly minion back into the hand. And you also run double Shadowstep for sure, another card that will give you a friendly minion back to your hand, and it costs 2 less, so preferably you will choose your 1-drops so you can play those 1-drops faster again and again. Also, another new card from the Gadgetzan expansion is the Mimic Pot. 3 mana card, a spell card, draw a card, then add a copy of it to your hand. So that's a bit risky, you can't be sure what you are drawing, and if you, for example, has already played 2 Swashburglars, you normally want to get a copy of the Swashburglar, you can't be sure about that, but the Mimic Pot is of course still a very good card, because you can also get stuff like a Youthful Brewmaster, so then you can get the Swashburglar, for example, back in your hand. It's definitely helping you a lot to get the quest done. The rest of the deck, if you look here at our high cost cards, which is only 3 and 4 mana, there you see Moroes, another interesting legendary from the last expansion with a stealth, and at the end of your turn you summon a 1/1 steward, which is right now not that strong, but if you then have the quest on board, you're summoning a 5/5 each turn. That is kinda huge. On top of that you have the Violet Teacher, which is, like always, spawning a 1/1 Violet Apprentice when you cast a spell. So again, if you have the quest already on the board, you will spawn 5/5, so that is pretty insane then, and normally good enough to finish the job for you and kill your opponent the turn after you've played the teacher and a lot of small spells. But the only problem right now with the deck is that you're facing, if you're facing 2 aggressive decks like some pirates that are right now still on the ladder, then you might be running into trouble, because you need to play the Caverns Below on turn 1, so you will not play a unit on turn 1, and then you need to fight for the board on the next couple of turns, so you might not get to your combo because you need to stay alive. So that is problematic, otherwise the deck is running pretty good. Dog is the #1 currently, and we will now check out the deck a bit on the ladder and see some gameplay. Let's go. So we are starting our session today against the Druid, so it is Rogue versus Druid. Definitely need to keep the Caverns Below here in the starting hand, because if you play that later, the units that you have played earlier are not counting for the quest, so definitely need that here. Shadowstep is good in combination with Swashburglar, and preparation will help us to play the Crystal Core earlier. But we definitely want to see then some other stuff like the Youthful Brewmaster that will give you the Swashburglar into your hand again. We're going second, so we can just start with the quest if we want, then Swashburglar. We're also spawning the patches, of course, and the Shadowstep could give you the Swashburglar back into your hand. So that's kinda a decent starting hand. You can expect that the Druid is not going super fast here in this matchup, so there is normally no need to just start aggressive with the coin and the Swashburglar, because if he is killing the Swashburglar, then of course you're not getting another copy from that. So we are just dropping the Caverns Below for now. We got another preparation. So if we want, we can just play the Caverns Below with 2 mana and still have another preparation ready for whatever we want to play anyway. Shapeshift. Got, another Shadowstep. That's good. So let's start then with the Swashburglar. So we could also just play the weapon right now. We need one more card to activate the Swashburglar. Then we can play Swashburglar, Shadowstep, and for example a Youthful Brewmaster. That would be the card we need right now. So I would say we are still waiting. Druid is using the Innovate. Interesting enough, he was not using the quest here on turn 1. So Verdant Longneck, Battlecry Adept, and he's going for the Wind Fury. That is good, man. There is Edwin. We can create a huge Edwin here. With the coin. So it will be Swashburglar. We are spawning Patches, the pirate. Oh, we're getting naturalized. Yeah, we might just naturalize this guy. Anyway, Shadowstep on the Swashburglar. Let's play it again. 4-0. We're getting another random class card from the Druid, which is a Claw. Alright. We're going for another Shadowstep. Then we will use the coin here. Let's see. We are using the preparation for the naturalize. Giving him 2 cards to draw, which is not that great, but we don't like the unit right now on the board. And we will play the coin. And we're going for Edwin. You cannot play Swashburglar here because if your opponent is killing that, he can easily do that with his hero power. Then the Swashburglar is gone and you need to wait for another Swashburglar to get that. So that is not happening. We just need to find Youthful Brewmaster or some other combo stuff. The Edwin here has a 16-16 is a huge problem for the Druid. So it might not be even necessary to play the quest. What is that? Tortle and Forager, Battlecry at a random minion with 5 or more attack to your hand. That's a new card from the Ungoro expansion. But it's not helping him too much. Southsea Deckhand. Okay. Might just go for the face. And I mean Southsea Deckhand. We'll just play the Claw here, right? Yeah, let's play the Claw. Kill his unit and then hopefully win the game next turn, even without the quest. 16-16 Edwin was kinda nice. If we get another card that can give us a Swashburglar back, we can just play the quest on the same turn. Because we have the remaining mana we need. Root of the Claw, helping him a bit. Oh, another Southsea Deckhand. Damn it. Damn it, cannot finish him right now. But still. I mean, Southsea Deckhand in the face is alright, but then, let's see. I guess we're keeping those for now. We're either killing him next turn or he's dropping a taunt unit, and then we cannot kill him either, even with the Southsea Deckhands. Lunar Visions. Yeah, I guess it's over already. The 16-16 Edwin is just too strong. So there's the conceit, winning the first game without the quest. Game 2, and it is Rogue versus Rogue, so you can expect some quest battling here. Shadowstep is good in combination with the Stonetusk Boar. We're definitely keeping the quest, of course. You cannot drop those in any matchup. Even against the pirate, you want to keep the Caverns Below. That is helping you a lot. So there's also Swashburglar. And the Swashburglar is a better target to play multiple times because you're getting random class cards from your opponent's deck. Or from your opponent's class. And the Stonetusk Boar is better to play later when the quest is already on board. So you then have 5-5 with charge. Now, let's see. The Edwin is also coming. For now, let's just pick up the weapon. And that will be it. Reparation. So what are you up to? Mimic Pot. Yeah, he's drawing 2 cards now. Or he's drawing 1 card and get a copy from the card. Sounds better. And there's another Mimic Pot. Wait for it. That is mean. That is really, really mean. So I'm gonna try the Swashburglar. Getting... Oh, that is super great. So why not play the Shadowstep here? We will play another Swashburglar. Get another card, of course, which is the Slayer. Interesting. Then we're going for the Ferryman. And get the Swashburglar back again in the hand. Patches is hitting him for 1. So we have already played 2 Swashburglars. We have a third one right now in our hand. So we just need to find one more step until the quest is finished. Problem is only that our opponent has played double Mimic Pot. So there could be some decent stuff in his hand. That's also Swashburglar, so he's starting with the same stuff. No Patches is coming, interesting. Wow, and the Mimic Pot gave him the Youthful Brewmaster, so he has no problem to finish his quest. I mean, if we can get the Youthful Brewmaster or another Ferryman here, or Shadowstep, we can just finish our quest earlier than he will. That should help us in general. Looks like he can still play something. Maybe he has preparation there in hand. Highly likely, if he is still thinking about, I mean, if he has a Backstab, he could kill the Patches, but I don't think that he wants to kill the Patches. Oh, he will. Okay, so the Backstab was created by the Mimic Pot. So he got the Youthful Brewmaster. Ooh, there's the Swashburglar again. Okay, we are now finished. Getting another class card here, of course. Which is the... I don't like the J Spirit. I mean, it's giving us another unit alongside, so we have more 5/5s here. Feral Peddler. Crystal Core is now ready. Playable at the next turn. And he is currently at 1 only. But Youthful Brewmaster. Let's see if we kill the Youthful Brewmaster. Otherwise he's trading, alright? We're playing the Crystal Core next turn. That will be our only card we can play. Oh, let's kill the Youthful Brewmaster. He has another Youthful Brewmaster in his hand. And he is looking to finish his quest. So he's playing the Swashburglar again, the second Youthful Brewmaster. Then he only has 1 mana left. So it is possible that he is finishing his quest. But we can play our Crystal Core, then we still have 2 Swashburglars on board. He still has 1 Backstab in his hand. So we could potentially kill one of the Swashburglars here. Okay, Patch is a pirate, he's killing both. Both Swashburglars are gone, unfortunately. And he's keeping the Youthful Brewmaster. Eviscerate, yeah, not a problem. We are just stopping the Crystal Core. Taking a bit of damage here, but that is alright. We have a lot of decent stuff coming next turn. So he's getting a quest maybe done next turn. Not likely, if there is no help for him. I mean, right now he has another Swashburglar in his hand, but he needs 1 more activator. And if there is no activator, he's not getting the quest done. Plus, the quest is only being played then on the turn after. If he has no preparation in hand. If he has a preparation, he would, for example, need Swashburglar, playing that now, then Shadowstep, then preparation, and then the Crystal Core. That is possible in 1 turn. Otherwise, he's in trouble because we are getting our stuff done. There's Moroes. Okay, that is not helping you. At least not that highly. Because we will just stop our quest. We have the quest already. And we will just stop the Fan of Knives here. Clearing his Moroes. Mimic Pot, yeah, no need for that. We are dropping our Moroes, which is a 5/5 now. We are killing the Youthful Brewmaster, and there is a conceit. I wanted to play my stuff, please, man. So, took down the last game kinda easily. And we will now face another Druid. Which is an interesting matchup, because normally the Druid is going too slow. We are dropping the Boar here and the Eviscerate. We just keep the Swashburglar, and again we want to find our activators. So you could keep those cards here, but you want to get the quest done. So let's just replace those and get some Youthful Brewmasters, Shadowsteps, or Ferrymans into the hand. Or of course Mimic Pot is also useful. The Ferryman, Novice Engineer, more card draw, pretty good. The Novice Engineer is another card you can just play multiple times. Our opponents go for the Jungle Giants, which means he needs to summon 5 minions with 5 or more attack. Then he's getting Barnabas. And Barnabas is a unit that's costing 5, 8/8. And then Battlecry reduce the cost of your minions in the deck by 0 to 0. So also Patch the Pirate is bad. That's definitely bad. We want to get that from the Swashburglar. Damn it, damn it. Dortolan, Forager. So he's again getting a random creature with 5 or more attack to his hand. Sucks a bit here. Sucks a bit. Might just draw another card.
I hope you like my invention.
Fan of Knives. Alright, that would be another card draw. Nothing too spectacular, but could work out. Then we might just play Swashburglar and Ferryman next turn. Hold a long neck. 5-1. And if you're holding a minion with 5 or more attack, Adept. So this one's getting stealth. So why not just play the Fan of Knives now? We have Youthful Brewmaster, we have the Ferryman, so we can potentially play the Swashburglar 2 times, or 3 times then. Or we can play the Southsea Deckhand 3 times, whatever we want. Draw one more card here. Shadowstep. Oh yeah. So I would say we're going for the Swashburglar then. Getting 4 new cards, that should be alright. We can do that next turn. Right, we have then... Yeah, we have enough for it. Now we need a bit more because the Burglar's costing 1. But we're nearly done then. Again, the Elden Longneck. And what are you getting this time? Plus 3 health. And there's also another Swashburglar. So yeah, why not? First Swashburglar. Mark of Ishari. We are dropping the next Swashburglar. Which is giving us a Jade Behemoth. We will play the Shadowstep. Playing the Swashburglar here for free. We'll then play the Ferryman. Getting the Jade Blossom. Interesting. We'll play another Swashburglar, and then the quest is already done. We still have the coin here. We're gonna drop that. Hopefully he has no swipe in hand, because then he can just clear the board before we can play the Caverns Below. If the board is more or less intact, I mean, he can definitely kill 2 units, but if you have 1 unit on the board, that should be decent enough to get the Crystal Core on board. I mean, we have charge units here, so that's alright. He's killing the Ferryman, Lotus Agents. Wow, he's not interested in killing those 2 guys. Could have used the Shapeshift to kill 1. And the Lotus Agent was probably created by the... What was it called? The other new card from the Ungoro expansion earlier. Cannot see that. Don't think that that was in his deck. Anyway, Crystal Core. And right now he still needs to play 2 huge creatures. We don't care, let's just go for the face here. We have triple charge units, plus the Druid of the Claw is also charged, by the way. It's even better. So we can just go for the face here. Plus we can of course use the Youthful Brewmaster to play the Stonetusk Boar again. There's a town for him. Alright, then a trade. We can easily take this one down. Also with the Backstab. That's even better. So let's use the Backstab. We will use the Patch as a Pirate. Take down this unit. Then the Stonetusk Boar is coming. 5 in the face. We are dropping the Youthful Brewmaster. Get the Stonetusk Boar back in our hands. And then we will just go again for the face. So he's down to 10. And next turn, with 7, we could for example get the weapon and attack with the Southsea Deckhand. Or we can just play the Druid of the Claw for face. Ancient of War. So he now has a Barnabas in his hand, but that might be too slow. Let's face it. Yeah, there's a concede. It's not even taking any further damage, and we win another game. As we have seen here, yeah, it's a win streak. Triple wins. As we have seen here in the video, the deck is super strong right now, especially against slower decks. I haven't faced a Pirate Warrior so far, but I know from other players, that it is tough to play against that, because the Pirate Warrior might be a bit too fast for you if you're not getting your quest done in the right amount of time, because you're most often only getting there on turn 5, and then the Pirate Warrior might already have enough damage to kill you. Otherwise the deck is running good, so try it out guys. Working pretty decently on the ladder right now, and get it while you can, because there will be some counter to it for sure. Until then guys, thank you for watching for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video, it was helpful for you. If it was, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. More decks are always coming every day on my channel. Every day, daily content. So check it out guys, and see you then in the next one. Bye bye.